Hi everyone, this is Ranjit here, yet again with another video to help you with your German driving license exam. In this video, let me give you a quick rundown of what happened on my D-Day, my German driving license practical exam day, including the exact route on which my examiner took me as part of the exam. So stay tuned. The scheduled start time for my exam was 9:10 a.m. and the venue was right in front of my driving school. So this was Peter Fahrerschule, Rosenheimer Straße 86. The Fahrerschule instructed me to come at least 20 minutes before the exam. So yeah, I was all prepared for that day and reached 30 minutes before the exam. But actually there is nothing much to do before the exam. But yeah, going beforehand gives you sufficient relaxation, and I would suggest, yeah, of course, go 30 minutes before the time. I also noticed that there were two candidates before me, and with their body language I could make out that they had passed the exam, and this also gave me some confidence to appear the exam. For me, the whole procedure started 20 minutes late. The examiner then came to me with his iPad, asked my mail ID, keyed that in his iPad, and then he said he will start with the first three questions. First question. But before that, if you have not yet watched my previous videos where I have covered the most frequently asked questions that would appear before your exam, I suggest you watch them. The first question I got was, what are the three things that you must check on your tires regularly? I'm sure if you have watched the video, you should know the answer. The three things are: 1. Profiltiefe, mindestens 1,6 mm. Second is Reifendruck, and the third one is Reifenniesbeschädigt. So if you have not understood what I have just said, that means you have not watched the videos. The second question I got was pretty easy. The examiner asked me, wo ist die Hupe? Where is the horn? So I just said, im Auto. And the third question, I was standing right behind the car with my examiner, and the examiner asked me, where are the reflectors? So you just need to show where the reflectors are. Okay guys, so let me show you the actual track on which my examination happened. Yeah, so this was the start point. This is in Rosenheimer Straße 86. This is right in front of my Fahrerschule. This is Peter Fahrerschule, where I got myself trained, and this was the start location for the exam. So yeah, the instruction, the examiner gave me the command to start whenever I am ready. So of course, after adjusting my seats, mirrors, etc., I indicated left and started my journey. Okay, so let me show you the actual route. So it started off from Rosenheimer Straße 86. I continued my journey forward, and this was the instruction also given, that if no instruction is provided, just continue your journey straight. And yes, I followed that instruction, and I was just going straight ahead. Just concentrate on the right green marks. The other one is my return journey. But yeah, I continued my journey forward on the Rosenheimer Straße. Okay. And forward. No instruction given so far. To me, this looked very familiar route to me. This is exactly where my training instructor used to take me. But until this happens, which is a twist, where the examiner gives his second command to turn right an der Ampel rechts abbiegen. Normally, my training instructor takes me straight into the Autobahn. As you can see, this is an Autobahn. But here, my examiner wanted me to turn right. Okay, so I followed the command, took my right to Chiemgaustraße. Okay, I continued my journey in Chiemgaustraße until I got my next command, which is an der Ampel links abbiegen. Okay, I followed the command, turned my vehicle to Ballenstraße, and continued my journey to Ballenstrasse until now I got the next command to turn right, and I took right to Standlerstrasse. Okay, I continue my journey to Standlerstrasse, as you can see, and here I get my command to turn left in the signal. Okay, I turn left, and here I get the command from the examiner, eins pur links, which means one lane to the left towards the Autobahn. Okay, so again, this was also an easy entry to the Autobahn. As you can see, this was an entry to the Autobahn, and now this blue color indicates that I took off to sufficiently good speed as was allowed in that Autobahn. I think it was 120 speed limit. I was going 115, 116, and I continued my journey in the Autobahn, as you can see, until I got my instruction to exit the Autobahn. Okay, bitte nächste Ausfahrt. I took the exit here, got the command to turn left. I followed the command, and then again a command to take the second exit in the roundabout. I took the second exit in the roundabout, and then I got the next command to take the first exit in the roundabout. I took the first exit in the roundabout, and no instruction in this roundabout, which means I should continue straight. And here I got the command to come back to the same road. Okay, I came back, and now we follow this road. Here I get the command to take right, and this is the TUV office, and he asked me to get inside and do a parking. I did the parking, and then he told me to switch off the engine. I thought my exam was over for a while, but then my instructor said that no, we just came in here to pick up another examiner. So I will now have one more examiner in the passenger seat who will tag along us in our journey backwards. Okay, the examiner gives me the command to take right onto the road, and then no instruction. We continue straight after the roundabout, and then here again no command, which means you continue straight ahead, and this is the entry again to the Autobahn. Okay, and this time we have an acceleration path, so and start accelerating here, find a comfortable spot to get into the Autobahn, and then as you can see, that blue color indicates that we are now in a comfortable speed in the Autobahn. Okay, and now here you see that the dark blue is turning light blue and then green, so this means that the Autobahn is coming to an end and I am slowing down. Okay, so normally for the end of the Autobahn, the speed instructions, the speed limit come down to 100 to 80 and to 60, and yeah, I reach the end of the Autobahn where I get the command to turn right. So here I got the instruction to turn right to Stadelheimerstrasse, I think Stadelheimerstrasse, and yes, I continue forward in Stadelheimerstrasse, and here I get the command to turn left in the signal to Ballenstrasse. Okay, so I continue now in Ballenstrasse.
and yeah, it's straight ahead, no command. I continue in Ballenstrasse, and where is my next instruction? Let's see. Here I get my instruction to turn right to Claudius Keller Strasse, and I continue my journey in Claudius Keller Strasse, where I get the instruction to turn left, and that left is now back to Rosenheimer Strasse. Okay, so now I am back in Rosenheimer Strasse, very familiar route, and yes, it felt like the exam is going to end very soon. It's our home territory, and yeah, this is where we started. Yeah, the examiner asked me to park wherever I get a slot, and then asked me to complete my parking procedure.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If this was useful for you, please do like, share, and stay subscribed for more such videos. Thank you.